Welcome back, everybody. Now today I'm back with yet another egg gadget. When I see an egg gadget I haven't tested, I order it. And today I ordered the Hyvance Smart Fried Egg Cooker. It can supposedly make an egg 6 different ways, but let's see if it actually works. And let's jump into it right now and unbox it. I should start off by saying I paid $40 for this on Amazon, where it currently has a 4.2 star rating. I have some sort of a utensil here and some instructions. And here is the unit itself. It reminds me a little bit of the Dash waffle maker, or maybe even the Hamilton Beach breakfast sandwich maker. Now they claim that you can say goodbye to frying pans with this automatic smart egg cooker. They say you can enjoy the perfect yolk style every time with guaranteed results. They say it has 6 different settings, from sunny side up all the way to well done with 2 eggs. All you have to do is add a little oil, add your egg, and start with the press of a button. And they say it'll stop when the egg is done. They also say their innovative surface has a little bit of an indentation there that'll keep the yolk in the center. Reviews are mostly positive for this, but some people said the button stopped working. Just glancing over these instructions, I noticed something kind of funny. First of all, they say pour some oil in there, and they show them brushing it. Second of all, they say add your egg, and it's off center, which their surface supposedly prevents. They do say it'll beep when the egg is done. Before I go any further, I gotta clean this off. Read these over, and then get started. All right, I've washed it off. I've read over these instructions. I think I'm ready to get started. Now, according to the instructions, there's no preheat or anything. They say you just add some oil, add the egg, and then select your settings. So it should be easy enough. Speaking of the settings, let's go over those real quick. So here are the 6 settings here. We have sunny side up, which according to the Amazon page takes about 3.5 minutes. 1/2 runny yolk, 1/5 runny yolk, well done with a broken yolk, and well done with 2 eggs. All you have to do is make your selection, hit start, and then it supposedly shuts off when it's ready. Adding a little bit of oil. Step 2, crack an egg. Next up, you're supposed to select which one you want, which in this case it's already selected, so we're gonna hit start. Oh wow, loud beep. I'm just kind of curious if the 3.5 minutes is accurate, so I've got my stopwatch going to double check. So all we can do now is wait. Oh, it beeped. It beeped after 3 minutes. Let's take a look. And I'm not sure that's done. I'm not so sure about this, but let's get it out of there. Since they say it's done, we'll do it. I think this tool is supposed to help you get it out of here. Let's see. Oh, I got it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm gonna keep trying. I'm not totally sure on this yet. I'm kind of thinking that's a little bit undercooked. It didn't even go the full 3.5 minutes like they said it was going to. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep going, but I'm not impressed by this first one. I'm gonna add a tad more oil. Now, there was no mention of any preheating or anything, so I don't think I'm supposed to. Let's go in for round 2 here. I'm trying to set that right in the center. Closing the unit itself. You've selected number 2, the runny yolk. Start. We'll see how long this one goes and how well it turns out. Now that was 3.5 minutes, which is what the original one was supposed to be. Let's take a look. And that's what we've got after 3.5 minutes. It looks a lot different than the first one. It's only 30 seconds difference. Let's get that out of there. Using their tool once again. The tool is not terrible, honestly. It's not that bad. Let me move this cooker out of the way and take a closer look at this egg here. Now this is supposed to be a half runny egg. Half runny. Let's cut into this and see if it is half runny or not. Oh, maybe it is half runny. Maybe it is. I'm not sure if that's half runny or not, but I mean, it's partially runny. It's only, I would say it's not half runny. It's probably a little bit less than half, but there is a runniness to it, and Bailey smells it. Bailey, I don't have any egg in there's nothing in my hand, Bailey. Partially runny and partially successful. I'm gonna keep trying though. All right, I think the first one was a little undercooked. The second one probably close to half runny, so let's keep going and see what else we got. I'm gonna keep reapplying oil after each use here. Closing the lid. We're gonna select 1/5 runny this time and see what happens. Stopwatch is going. We'll see how long this one takes. I have no idea. That first egg was undercooked. The second one pretty good, so maybe this will be the tiebreaker here. Should be soon. Should be soon. Come on, anytime now. This is the 1/5 runny, but I don't even know what that means. That's not a standard term I've encountered before. 1/5 runny? Here we go. It was exactly 4:38. And it doesn't look much different on the first glance, but let's cut it open. And there we go. Let's cut this open and see what we've got here. All right, there is a very slight runniness to it. I would say it's about 1/10 runny rather than 1/5, but you know, it's not terrible. We've got 3 more to make though. There we go. Oiling up the unit, adding my egg, closing the unit. We're going for well done. This is supposed to take us about 9 minutes. Hitting start on the unit, hitting start on the stopwatch. We'll come back in about 9 minutes and see how it turns out. 8:38 to finish. Let's see what we got. The yolk is kind of busting through there. Let's take a closer look at this. I would say that is well done. That's a well done egg. We have 2 more to test out. Adding a little bit of oil, adding the egg. Now for this one, we have to break the yolk. Now for this one, we're going to select well done broken yolk and hit start. Stopwatch is going. This is not supposed to take as long as the unbroken version, so let's see. All right, here we go. Just about 5 minutes. Let's take a look here. And I think it looks good. Let's try it out. Scooping it out with the tool. That's how it looks uncut. Let's cut this open. I mean, I think it looks perfectly fine. It looks. I have no complaints about this. It seems like it's getting better as we go. And we've got one more setting to try out. Adding some oil once again. This time we're adding 2 eggs. And this is supposed to take 12 minutes. Egg number 1. Egg number 2. That's pretty full. That's almost overflowing. I mean, that is right up to the rim there. But that's what we're supposed to do. Closing it up. Now we're going to select the last one, which is well done, 2 eggs. And hit start. We're good to go. Stopwatch is going. This is supposed to take 12 minutes, so I'll be very curious about this one. All right, it was 11:38 when it ended. So let's take a closer look here. And they look cooked. Let's pull these out of here. That is a lot of egg. That is a lot of egg. That's what I'm seeing. Let's cut these yolks in half and see what we got. I would say they are well done. Let's see the other side. A little bit brown, but I guess not too bad for well done. Not too shabby, I guess. But they are definitely well done 2 eggs. Now I've gone through all 6 settings, but I want to try that first one over again because it was kind of undercooked, but the unit's kind of warm now. So maybe that it's warmed up, we can get better results. Let's try one more quick test of the first setting and then wrap this thing up. Adding our oil. Closing the unit. Selecting sunny side up and start. Stopwatch is going. I'll be really curious if this one's undercooked like the first one was, now that the unit is warmed up. Gotta be getting close. Gotta be getting close. All right, ended at 2:34. Here we go. And, oh, it looks better. It looks better the second time around once the unit's heated up. And there it is, much better. The unit's not really that hot. I can pick it up right after it's done cooking, so that's kind of nice. The first time around, it did not look like that. Let's cut this open. We have nice runny yolk there. So interesting that I got 2 different results using the same setting. Once when the unit was hot, once when the unit was cold. All right, so I guess that's about it for this one. I'm kind of on the fence about this one though. The good news is that most of the settings does seem to work. For the first setting, I kind of got different results whether it was used previously or not. I think most of the settings are kind of close to what they're supposed to be, so if one of those settings appeals to you, it'd probably work for you. I think the bad news is there's no real way to tweak these settings. Like if they had a little plus and minus, you can add and subtract time to it, that'd be nice. They don't have that. You're kind of stuck with their settings, and if you don't like what their settings are, you're out of luck. Plus it's 40 bucks, and is it really better than using a pan? In my case, probably not. I do like the fact that it's set it and forget it, so you can throw an egg in there and go and do some other things. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep using this. I'll try. I'll continue to try to use it and see if I find it useful over time. My first impression is I'm not sure I really need it. Not all the settings are exactly accurate, but some are. So I don't know. But if you've used this product or something like it, tell me what you think in the comments below. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time. Now I have just one last thing to do. Anybody want to join me for some eggs?